everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome. This episode might appear kind of fucky because for some reason did the game not save my audio settings at all? No, it did not. This game is so weird, man, because I have had to accept the EULA, the privacy policy, whatever it's called. I have had to accept that every single time I boot up the game. And also, it doesn't remember my settings. And also, it doesn't remember my fucking... First of all, when you put the game in a windowed mode, you can't select 1920 by 1080p. At least not on my machine. It doesn't work like that. Hello, do you have a key for me?
While the beacon should remain your most pressing task, I would have you perform another for me concurrently.
Concurrently, you
Seek out
say?
and return to me the items which stand as proof of the hallowed sentinel's heretical deviations and practices.
Deviations, you
For
say?
only in the study of such can we hope to turn them towards the true light of Aureus. This land is overflowing to offer you. Also, say nothing of they are already conflicted.
Purchase, neophyte weaponry, radiant weapon. I think we already talked to this guy. I'm trying to... Did he have a...
You'll serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
key that we could buy? That's a catalyst. No, he did not have a key that we could buy.
Strive in darkness, in light we walk.
I need to remember that triangle is not the attack button. What game was that? Was that Steel Rising? Now, I do need to remember where to go. We do not have something for this at all. No. No, our holy work does not continue. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. If I recall correctly, we went down. So as long as we don't go to get here, so as long as we don't go up, then we're probably fine. Now, I'm a little bit lost as to what we need to do, because it seems like there's only one way we can go, and it was the area we were at previously, but as you might have noticed in the last episode, when we got to the end of that area, hello? When we got to the end of that area... Okay. That's quite interesting. But when we got to the end of that area, what ended up happening, a little spooky, is, well, we didn't have the key, and we died. Speaking of dying, hello, can I talk to you?
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known.
Okay.
Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void. Chosen bearer of the lamp, like you,
I'm not really the shrimp. Increase your radiance to gain further insight. Salt to add wither damage, a skull to grant 1600 vigor, but you buy it for 3000. Wait, the homing soul mass? We need radiance and inferno, so this is sort of like dark sorceries, I guess. The Eye of a Fallen unveiled to... I'm fine.
Until her embrace.
We have umbral eyes to socket. We can upgrade our lamp. Yeah.
The lamp only
Okay, I'll see you later. I'm going back to reality, I think, if you don't mind. There's a way to get back to reality over here, right? No, it's not this. Okay. How do I go back to reality? There's a point, right? We can get back to reality somewhere in here, I would assume. For the sake of convenience, the skate is no longer here. Alright. I'm in. This is the way. This is where we're going now. Hey! Those are my fucking souls right there. What? Can we get out of here any other way? No? Maybe? Definitely not. There's no way they would just let me clip through here. So, what you're telling me is this adventure that I went on, just as like a little treat. This whole thing that I did was just to loop around here. And I don't even, like... Can I come back to the...
You serve a higher purpose.
No, I'm good.
Strive in darkness.
I don't want to notice the shrimp, please. The shrimp with the human face. So what am I doing here? At least here, this is a safe area. So we're not being actively hunted. The showdown? Okay, let's see what's over here. I don't think I ever went up here at all. Maybe there's another way we can go here. No, you know? Sometimes you need the Skyrest bridge key. I'm seeing that message a lot recently. I think it's telling me that I need the Skyrest bridge key. I mean, we can just go down here. It's okay.
If in doubt.
If in doubt, heed the captain's word? Is that advice on how to progress in the game if I'm lost?
Let's watch a step at more instead.
That's not the captain. The captain is this guy over here, right? Yeah. I remember.
That heretical umbral, as are you would see.
He's not giving me any advice. So I think we're gonna go back down here. And things are gonna go poorly. Because I don't really know what to do.
After all.
Yep. Alright. I'm in the spirit realm right now, man. I don't really have time to talk to you. The Persona Reaper is here, and it ain't November yet, so unfortunately, there's no sort of despair mechanic that we can abuse to rapidly level up. Aha! So we can get up there. I never really explored or experienced this. So, I remember you. That is pretty cool. We just have, like, Kaiju Homeboy hanging out. Oh, hell yeah. So I'm gonna admit this in the video that less people are going to watch. I have committed a sin recently. And I was talking about it in the Little Nightmares experience, where I'm so amazed that just walking dodged that naturally. That's kind of crazy. But anyways, can we make that? There's no way. There's no way you want me to make that jump. I'm doing this, whatever that is. I'm doing this, whatever that is. No way you want me to make this jump. There's no fucking way you want me to make this jump. How much height do we even get? None. There's no ledge grabbing here. Absolutely not. But I was talking about it in the Little Nightmares. Uh-oh. I did kind of forget that you can't infinitely stagger enemies. Which is fair. And I mean that genuinely. I know I might have sounded a little bit sarcastic there. I talk in the same tone a lot. It is genuinely fair. If you could just infinitely stunlock the enemies, they would never get a single hit on you. Aha. See, actually, that's actually kind of clever that we can go there in the first place. I didn't think about that, even when we have the ranged dickheads. We need to be quick, because again, the Reaper is here. I see that item. We do a little trolling, and now we can go schmoove on over here and get an item. We can definitely go down there. 100%. Rejects blade. That's very rude. With that being said, I did commit a little bit of a sin, because I was talking about it in the Little Nightmares thing. The reason why I am able to, you know, boycott certain companies is not because of ethics or anything like that. It's actually just because I have no idea what this thing's gonna do. I'm scared. I'm scared. Let's just go over here and get the item that we got, alright? I think that sounds good. That sounds good to me. I hope that sounds good to you. A pale eye shield sounds absolutely fantastic to me. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, backpedaling as a treat. And then we're gonna beat this guy's ass. We can stagger him, that's fine. Now, what we're gonna do is very simple. There's 80 million enemies here. We're just gonna run past them. We lured them all over here. They're completely ineffectual now. We're gonna do, this? Is this a Zuck? Oh, that's a Zuck, okay. The game's telling me something pretty important here. Now, I thought we could just run down this thing's back, but I guess that's not the case. So we're just gonna... Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We're just gonna walk over here. Oh, there's a door over there. Well, ain't that something neat? Alright, we need to leave. Because once the Reaper is here, they're gonna beat our ass. And they're gonna chase us into the fucking physical world. But the reason why I can, you know, boycott certain video game companies is not because of any sort of, like, anything, really. You know, there's nothing, the only reason why I don't play Blizzard games is because Call of Duty sucks now and it's not for me anymore, which is totally fair and fine, like, the franchise is doing fine, you know, but it's like, Call of Duty ain't for me anymore, and so I don't have any desire at all to play it. Like, I mean, Call of Duty is just so far gone that they're literally, like, using maps from the original games as sort of like, and to be fair, they were doing that with Nuketown 80 million times, and we all celebrated it, so now that they're doing it with MW2 maps, what do you freaking expect? But, you know, it just ain't for me anymore, so I have no desire to play it, even though I do like it a lot, or I like the older games a lot, you know? So... we do a little bit of backstepping here. We do a little bit of poking. We fall to our deaths here. We do not fall to our deaths here, but we do get an item, and then we get shoved off the ledge. Very funny. But yeah, no, it's just like Call of Duty sucks, so I don't care about it. Oh, that's based. That's how you know this is a good game. You can stab them through the wall. But yeah, no, it's like... Call of Duty sucks now for me. Anyways, it's not made for me anymore. It's not made for my demographic. So I don't really care about it. This totally seems... Oh, sorry. We're being told to... something or other's right there. But we'll go check it out later, maybe? There are other ways that we can go. Oh, yo! We've got a bonfire here. That's crazy. Hold on. Because of that, let's go ahead and go to the Shadow Realm real quick. And, you know, just Blizzard games in general are not something that I partake in at all.
Oh, hello, sentinels. Most blessed representatives of the Holy Judge Cleric.
They do be kind of sentinels, though.
Soars to see.
Hold your tongue, pilgrim.
Oh, this is the pilgrim guy we met earlier, isn't it?
Your feet. You are on sacred ground, and we are yet to see whether you are deserving of that honor.
I assure you, I have dedicated my life to the teachings of Judge Cleric. My faith in her and her divine works is boundless.
Pray it is. For our immaculate lady's light will lay bare the truth.
The delivery on lady's light goes hard.
There is judgment.
Ah, more skull shrimp. True and real. Now, I'll be honest with you. We're back in hell, and I'm low on healing items. So we're gonna rest here. I don't know if that takes us out of hell, but we'll see. It does put us in a little bit of a loading screen, though. But yeah, it's like, the reason why I can boycott Blizzard is not because of morals or anything like that. It's just that I never grew up with Blizzard games, and Call of Duty sucks now. But that is not the case with League of Legends. I like League of Legends, but the game became less fun over time, so I stopped playing it, right? However, I also said that it was also, you know, the friend groups giving it up and not having anybody to play with anymore. Well, I had a friend who was interested in playing League of Legends, so the rest is history. But also, they're reworking my old main Skarner, which, about time, he's a piece of shit character, for real, for real. But I will at least express a little bit of disappointment. Because, and this is true and real. Wait, hold on. Is the fence here? Where's the iron fence? Okay, so it's not some cool jumping thing. I actually have no idea how to get in unless it's just this. I was hoping it was a cool jump puzzle. Me when I'm condemned. They can fucking drag you to hell. That's actually kind of cool. Get out of here, starving King Is it Minos? From, Ultra Kill? I don't know my Ultra Kills, I'm sorry. But that's what they remind me of, the King guy. Beyblading? Oh, we're Beyblading. That does hit behind you, that's really cool. But yeah, no, I had a friend who was interested in playing League. And also they're reworking my boy Skarner. And so I want to play Skarner a lot more before the rework, because, well, you know, they're reworking him, so... Okay. Ladders have iframes, good to know. And I was looking at the Skarner rework, and honestly, it's one of the things that it encompasses everything that I hate about live service games, because playing Skarner... Oh, thank God you can't attack NPCs. Oh, thank God you can't attack NPCs.
More often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing.
Are you a pyromancer? You have a funny mask.
From one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim.
You have a funny mask like me. Are you a pyromancer?
On second look, you know, not long ago. Now, I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing a deer's return. Don't. That's a threat. There's
okay,
some, but you won't find it. There's some, but you won't.
Okay, yeah, you're evil, but like, you have a funny mask like I do. Can you sell me pyromancies? No? Okay. I'm a big enjoyer of funny masks. Especially literally funny mask. I'm a big proponent of funny mask. Can we get back up? The answer is no. So we have to go down. Oh. There's no reason to do this. But it kind of encompasses what I hate about live service games, because playing Skarner is a unique experience. He's one of the few champions that still has point-and-click crowd control in his ultimate, and he kind of just, like, walks up on you, and that's it. Like, he doesn't really have anything going for him at all. His main abilities are terrible, for the most part, and... ooh... Like, his main abilities are terrible for the most part, and he doesn't really do anything outside of the one thing, which is impaling you. So this new Skarner is going to be the better thing for the game and healthier for the game. I just think it's a shame, you know? Like, the unique experience that I get from playing Skarner is gonna be completely gone. The only ability of his that's the... oh, no. The only ability of his that is... I just got kicked. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. This is not... oh, god damn it. You. Oh, I didn't lock onto it. Oh, you have to zuck it. That's right. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. She probably regenerates that, because so far her moveset has not been that bad. Or she has some, like, fucked up second phase. Okay, don't dodge back like that, or if you do, roll. Okay, the roll kinda works. You cannot trade with the boss. Do not trade with the boss. Okay, don't... Okay, dodging forward does not work. I love just fucking shaking it like that. That's great. Okay, dodging back, if you're quick, does work. Okay, okay. We're gonna lose, absolutely. Because we're already in the spirit world, so we don't get a resurrection, right? Or do we? No, we don't. If you're in the spirit world, you do not get a resurrection. Which I think actually forces you to not be able to get a second try on this boss. Because you have to go into the spirit world to zuck the parasite, right? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you know, there's something that I really enjoy about playing Skarner, to the point where he's my new main, and I played him for a while. And also it's the same thing with, like, Mordekaiser, right? Like, Mordekaiser, the new one, is much healthier for the game, and he's a more well-designed character. But I liked the old one, like, genuinely. I was, like, one of the people who liked the old one. And so the fact that the old one is, like, you know, gone, and I can't play him anymore, makes me play... Ow. Makes me play him less. Probably shouldn't do that. Does she have the parasite? Yes, she does. Oh. Okay, you can just zuck the parasite normally. Okay, she does 3 attacks. And then you can counter. Dodge into it? But she kind of goes wide with some of them. And you would think the kick is the follow-up. But no, she's vulnerable. This is a weird fight so far. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. That's more like it. Now she's got hands. Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. The radiance, you bask in the radius. And then Scourged Sister Delith, she beats your ass in the quote retweets. See, that's so weird, is like, they do fast attacks that you punish, and then they do heavy attacks that you can't punish. Like, that shit's crazy to me. Like, she does fast attacks that she then just goes into, like, I'm not doing anything for the next 2.5 seconds. And then she does heavy attacks that are like, oh, you thought you could punish me when I'm doing a heavy slam attack that's, like, does your entire health bar if you get hit by it? Well, you see, I'm actually doing a feint. I'm actually distracting you. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to articulate it very well while I'm fighting a boss and running back to and from the boss arena. But yeah, no, I just, like, boycotts are always weird for entertainment, right? Because most people, including myself, can only boycott something if we don't have, I'm going to do it again. I had to. Most people, myself included, can only, holy shit, can only really boycott something if there's no skin in the game, you know? Like, you would absolutely think she has a fucking follow-up attack for that, but she doesn't. And then the kick is, like, the most harmless thing she could ever do in her life. Now, there are some people who are genuinely principled, and those people are really cool. They're cooler than me. But I don't know. Skarner getting a rework, and then having friends who want to play League of Legends again. It all just kind of lined up. And I never tried to take a principled stance. It was always like, you know... Oh god, that's an animation. How long is this gonna... Understood. Oh god. She's the Scourged Sister Delith is a League of Legends character. She's a champion. She's gonna use her auto attack, but she has empowered autos. I don't know why I, like, attack first. Like, there's literally no reason to ever attack first. Like, you get punished every single time attacking first. There's no reason. You should always let the boss attack first and do their full combo. Like, can you see the turnaround there? The moment I attack first, that leaves me so open that the boss just completely takes control of the whole fight. There is nothing in that where I'm, like, feeling good about attacking. There's no poke damage that I can do. There's no, like, I can't whittle her down. What weapons do we have? A pointed stick. A reject's blade? What is this? I want the dexterity to be able to wield this. The agility needs to be 11. Understood. Then what do we have here? Old spear... No, I don't want to change up my moveset. This is what I know. I've been knowing the Pyretic Spear for as long as I've been playing this game. I'm not ready to change yet unless it's significantly a faster attack, so that I can actually poke the boss when they have downtime. Because like the amount of like time I spend doing, I'm gonna do it again. You know I'm gonna do it again. You absolutely know I'm doing it again. You're not stopping me from doing it again. Okay, lure her over here real quick. Unless we can... Oh, you know, I actually wonder, can we... Oh! You know, that's actually kind of an interesting concept. Fair enough. The iframes ran out on that one. I'll take that. I do kind of want to do an experiment on our hyper armor, just to see how easy it is, or hard it is to stagger her. Maybe dodging forward just is the meta. Ow. Fair enough. Fair enough. She's beating my ass in the quote retweets, alright. I'm gonna try something. I just want to see. Okay, yeah. I should have rolled there, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to describe this game. But the idea that dodging forward might just be the answer for all of her attacks, except for the blood tornado, kind of scares me and worries me. Do we not have, like, any weapon that's, like, faster that we can use? That's a broken sword. You can't really use that. A pointed stick? Nah. We do want to get... We do want to get to 11 agility. But yeah, I don't really like, my mind is all over the place, man, with the live service shit. Oh, you know it. You know it. My mind is all over the place with the live service thing, you know. Oh shit, she's right here. Okay, that's fine. I dodged too early there. I dodged too early. please stop kicking me in the face. It's very rude. I think it does do damage. See, I always think I can dodge that, but I never can. Ugh. I pressed circle there, but like there's obviously, you know, it doesn't, it's not instant. There's a delay, which is not a bad thing for the game, mind you. It's just literally how like controllers work. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. You used a gap closer. I wasn't expecting you to use a gap. There are bombs all over this place. Absolutely. So I think what I'm going to try to do, because the lantern can actually be used on this one. We only get one, but what I want to do is I'm going to try to grab her with the lantern and then throw her on the ground and then try to beat up the soul to do wither damage or whatever. And then we'll see what happens. I would really like... We could also try pyromancy, but I'm kind of getting into the zone of this. I'm getting into the dance. But yeah, no, my mind is all over the place right now. I really want to play more League of Legends just to experience Skarner before he gets reworked, right? Because it's like, how did I do this just like perfectly on the first try and then never again? Is that so hard? I'm dead. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I didn't double tap it. I did not double tap it. That was my bad. If you double tap it, you're fine. God, that one's so fast. And it has the quadruple follow-up, by the way. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, alright, alright, alright. 2, 3, 4, no 5. 1, 2. Oh, ground slam? Oh, I almost died there. Oh, she did it again. Oh, Delith, you did it again. You crazy scourged sister. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I'm just throwing. I know she's doing it 5 times, or 4 times. She does the attack 4 times, and then it's so over. I don't know what to say. I don't know. What do you want me to, how do you want me to respond to this situation? 1. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. 1. 2. We can punish that one. No, we can't. Oh my god, we almost died! No! I got so greedy, dude. I think we get a respawn though, right? You get 2 hits, and then we roll back. 2, 3, 4. Woo! Me and Vestige Seed Rootsu. And we get a little 600 to top it off. A little 100, 200, 130. Okay, cool. Was there could we have planted a Vestige Seed here? I wasn't really paying attention. Umbral flower beds. All right. Also, you. Oh, it was an item. Thought it was lore. Saintly quintessence. Didn't we? We needed that for something. One of the NPCs needed that as an item. I'm not sure which one. Was it for upgrading our? I think it was for upgrading our Estus flask or whatever. Okay. I'll take it. Bleed salts? Bleed salts? Alright, yeah, sure. Alright, buddy. Do we want to go up or do we want to go down? I don't know. We'll go up. Both up and down are good songs from Worthy Kids. I wouldn't really fault you for your personal preference or taste in the matter. We are kind of, like, fucked right now, though. I don't mean to be rude. Like, we're balling on these guys, sure, but, like, the eyeball is watching. I would like to return back to relative safety, relative... Why? What's with the fucking keys everywhere, man? Everywhere we've gone is just key this, key that. I'm getting dogpiled. It's so easy to just run past these guys. That's actually not even, like, true. This is hell. This sucks. Why do I want to be here? Things to do. Here specifically. No, I'm not okay with a blasphemous enemy. Just hanging out. Just me and homie Rootsu. Just homie is a blasphemous enemy. Like, actually just real blasphemous enemy. I'll be leaving now. I will, it's true. You can't stop me, I'm going home. The episode is over now. There's no way it follows me down here, right? There's no way. There's no way it's still chasing me. We're gonna get jumped by the fucking spirit realm in a second. Like, I can't be here. I can't be here. Homie's dead! He's fucking dead! Homie's dead! No way! Oh my god. Alright, let's go get our souls and level up, because we haven't used the level up point there yet. So we can come back here, get our level up, and then end the episode. But yeah, Skarner rework. Sorry, that's what this episode's all about, actually. The Skarner rework looks interesting. Like, he's got rock throw. Like, here's the thing. They completely redesigned him in every way possible. Like, he's a completely different character. Like, he isn't Skarner anymore. Like, Skarner's Q, Crystal Slash, small AoE around him. Completely useless, but fun. Good for triggering Sheen. Spellblade stuff like that, you know? Skarner's W, armor, Skarner's E, a skill shot that makes your auto attack stun people, you know? Why is it all the way over there? I hate that. And then his ult, Impale. New Q, not Crystal Slash, it's Rock Throw. New W, he jump. He pound the ground, do a little AoE. He like jumps up on the ground. He does like a little hop, and then he like slams the ground, and like a sandstorm gets summoned or whatever. New E, he run real fast, but you can't control him very well, so he just slams into walls. But he can grab enemies while he's running. It's like Poppy, but weirder and less control. You know, it's like Poppy, but multi-track drifting with a Scorpion instead of a Yordle. And then his alt is Impale. That's the only thing that they're keeping, but it's a skill shot now. Because they really, really, really don't like point-and-click CC. Because the thing is, like, Skarner was so... Like, Skarner's ultimate was so good that Skarner always had to be a bad character, right? Like, Skarner was never allowed to be meta or good or have anything that really works outside of just, like, trolling, you know, cheesing people with the Impale, under tower, or ganking, or whatever. Skarner was never allowed to be good, because he can't be good. He's got point-and-click CC that just prevents one person from playing the game. It just feels bad, you know? And so, what ended up happening... Oh, no way, man. It's gonna take me 80 million. 80 million points in agility, and I want to level up vitality. Alright, I want to level up vitality. But I also want to level up other things. I'm gonna level up my health. We need more health. They're beating my ass over here. Yeah, sorry, you're not allowed to level up anymore. We can just walk back, right? No, I'm not walking. Is that like an NPC just chilling? No, that's an enemy. Don't bite off more than you can chew right now. Go home. Yeah, that one. Just hang out with the homies, upgrade your Estus Flask. And the thing is, they don't want to have a Crystal Scorpion anymore. So he's just like a Scorpion. Like, they turned my, like, last of his kind Crystal Scorpion guy, who I really loved his aesthetic. Also purple and blue, some of my favorite colors, right? And they're turning him into just like an earth deity, like, benevolent earth deity kaiju sort of guy. So it's like... He shows up to... It's just boring, man. Like, I get it. It's not super creative, like, last of his kind, Crystal Scorpion dude. He misses his people. It's not the most original thing. And then, you know, you have a new deity for your in-game lore. It's just... It's a bummer, man, because it's like, the character that I like is gone. Right, like, once they rework Skarner, it's over. Like, it's Skarner, the character that I liked and that I played for dozens and dozens and dozens of hours and got up to, like, Mastery Rank 6, and I have some Mastery Rank 7 tokens sitting in my loot area. Like, that character is not going to exist, and I'll never be able to play the character that I actually like ever again. You.
Our holy work continues, Lampbearer.
4 charges plus 20% recovery. We are fucking gaming.
Radiance flow through me and into you.
It's, we're not gonna talk about that animation. I'm actually just okay to never bring that up again. But anyways, I could, you know, rant about that anyway. So it means that, like, you know, I've fallen back into the Riot Games curse. Homie is, unfortunately playing League of Legends again, and he's playing Skarner top lane, and it's been a lot of fun. And I can't wait to... I can't wait to lose Skarner forever, and then only have one ability that I remember. And here's the thing. Like, Skarner is bad for the game's health, and so it's completely understandable that they're taking him out back, shooting him in the back of the head, and then replacing him with a new Scorpion with the same name. It's just a bummer, you know. It's just a bummer that they could never actually figure out what to do with him, so he's always remained absolute dog shit. Although some of the new items, he's actually pretty good with them, or at least how the new items work, or the new scaling, or whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching, stay safe out there, have a good one. Goodbye.